Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're all fucked. Coronavirus is going to kill us all. Oh my gosh, it's going crazy. Now, obviously I'm exaggerating. This is This Week in Bullshit. This is Justin Proper here. And today I'm with some very special guests. First off, we got Wes Moody here. He's a newcomer to the channel. Wes, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great, except we're all going to die and it's going to be like 12 monkeys and, the world's going to end.
Yeah, that's kind of a bummer, to your day, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, at least I'll have the freeway to myself.
I guess so. I mean, do you live out, where do you live out? In California? Is it like crowded where you live?
Oh, I'm in Northern California here. I live about 40 minutes north of Sacramento. There's just Highway 20 gets crowded.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what it is about California, but it's terrible. We're all doomed here. And of course, I don't think it was your stream, Lorena, but it was Christy's stream that I barged into the other couple weeks ago. Absolutely
sure
love that. And I think I'd make a great addition to the Queen's Council. Thank you very much. Anyways, Lorena, famous for not having a YouTube channel upon request, but she is here and she is awesome. Lorena, how you doing?
Thank you. I'm doing quite well, despite the impending zombie apocalypse.
Right. Yeah, it's a little bit stressful out here, isn't it? All right. Well, we have we're just gonna look at the chat real quick. This is Jesse Miller at the Crow's Nest. What's up, man? And we also got Miss Sarcastic Nerd, and she says, I desperately need Justin to be terrified that the world is ending because then I'll know the coronavirus is bullshit. Oh my God, we're all gonna die. Did I play that out how you anticipated, Miss? Hopefully I did justice to that. Oh, Teresa Martin is here. What's up, Teresa? She was on here last week. She's waving at us, so we shall wave back, as always. Nice to see you. Oh, that's Wes. You are on the panel, as are you, Lorena.
Here I am.
Phelan Reacts is here. Phelan Reacts, how you doing, man? Nice to see you. According to Christy, she's laughing at us.
Hey, girl.
According to Christy.
What's up, Christy? How you doing? Trey Courtney is also here. He's saying, what up? What's up, Trey? How you doing? And we got our favorite moderator, Happy Dinosaur 8000, saying happy day to all. Well,
hey.
for some, hopefully it'll be a better day for all as we continue on. So where do we even start with this? Who wants to go first on this? So this is the first thing that I really heard about it. I heard that this was going to be equivalent to like Ebola or like another like the Black Plague or something like a month ago, and it was just something that was happening in Italy, and there was like one or two cases, and then all of a sudden it's like whatever happened this week or like the last couple of days has just been absolute chaos. I mean, this is what's been happening the last few days. Harvard, among other universities, have closed their dorms. They told students not to return to their dorms for spring break, which includes a lot of foreign exchange students, a lot of people who don't have a home outside the dorms or don't have internet to complete whatever online courses that they have to have afterwards. So that is an issue. Monkeys are swarming streets of Thailand, which is a real thing. We'll get to that later. Oh my God. Have you guys seen this actually?
No. Yes, I have. Monkeys are not to be trusted.
Right.
Oh, yeah, little bastards climbing trees and flinging feces at you.
And stealing your stuff like your hubcaps off your car.
Right. Oh my God, where was it? Well, I'll bring it up later. But
I was going to say the hubcap stealing video, that was somewhere in Dubai.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. But yeah, I thought that was in Thailand or something. But yeah, that was I mean, apparently there has been here it is. It is. Okay, so
whoa.
Apparently a horde. This is how many monkeys live around here. Hundreds of hungry monkeys swarm across Thai Street as rival gangs, quote unquote, fight over food after terrorists who normally feed them stay away because of coronavirus. And you can see that they throw food over there, and then they're just like, nope, we're getting away. I mean, this is crazy. Have you seen like this many monkeys like in one area before? And they just like, this is like having a bunch of deer just crowd around and it's like a stampede.
I haven't seen that many in one place, but I've seen enough in one place at zoos or like the Animal Kingdom at Disney World, their park. Yeah, monkeys do some crazy stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Crazy.
I had one climb on me. That was fun.
Ooh.
At our zoo, the chimpanzees used to always flip us off.
Oh yeah, the chimps would do that. The chimps were always rude. They were always rude for some reason. But like and then like orangutans were just chill. I don't know, but we'll talk. We don't have to talk about that right now. But that's one of the things, and this is something else that has been really happening. So I'm curious of what you guys are thinking about this. So let's get this out of the way. Let's get the funny out of the way. The fucking toilet paper. Why?
Oh
Why
God.
are people stocking up on toilet paper?
I don't know.
Are they
It's kind
gonna
of
just stay inside?
I don't know. It's kind of like people who stock up on bread and milk when there's snow or a hurricane coming. I don't
Bread and snow. Oh wow.
No, bread and milk.
Oh, bread
Just
and milk.
stuff like
when there's
that
snow.
people will stock up on. So I guess since the coronavirus is new and novel, now it's toilet paper.
Right. But I mean, like, does it have to change like each time? Like, is it just like for this occasion we have to get all of this stuff? For this occasion we get all this? Like, what? I don't see the correlation really. I mean, I understand
Seems
if you're
like
not able to
between
stock it up on
hoarding,
food or something. I get that.
Seems like the least of your worries. You know, if what you think is going to happen is going to happen. You know.
I mean, if you need toilet paper, that's fine. But I mean, you have to take all of it. Like,
I don't. It's. I really can't explain it. I've been through enough snow prep, hurricane prep, and I've never seen people hoarding toilet paper. I've seen people hoarding stuff like Twinkies and things like that, but never toilet paper. And for the life of me, I don't know how the heck it got started, or maybe somebody put something up on TikTok or Instagram or whatever. I don't know.
it was one of those stupid things that just kind of caught on.
Yes, because too many people are gullible, and it's it's like toilet paper. Oh my God, we're going to run out of toilet paper. As if the toilet paper supply chain in the United States is going to be cut off forever. No.
Those people would never survive the zombie apocalypse.
They
wait to the last minute. They would be the first ones. Like in that, you guys seen that movie The Road?
No.
Oh, it's super depressing. Don't watch it. But basically, people devolve.
Now I'm going to watch it.
Okay, it's pessimism porn. It's pessimism porn. It's very depressing.
We are so getting demonetized.
Oh, sorry. But okay, so for whatever reason, nothing decides to grow on planet Earth, and so people have to cannibalize each other to survive. And people like hacking off arms and feasting on it, and it's where was I going with this? So those people wouldn't make it. They'd be the first ones to get eaten in that scenario.
Yeah, you throw them out, so the zombies can feast on them.
Yeah, this is interesting.
Yeah, movie has
they have no names. No names, apparently. Okay. Interesting. Huh. I like it. I'm gonna go check it out. Is it at least like good? Like good depressing? Like is it satisfying or like is it just so bad? Like don't.
Pretty much we're gonna want to slit your wrists and jump off a tall building. So I'd probably say. I mean, you should probably watch it just to watch it. But just
is it like Requiem for a Dream bad or?
Oh, it's even more depressing than that.
I haven't seen that.
How could it be more depressing than that?
Everyone
loses.
Trust me, it is. It's much worse. It's much worse. Like,
don't say it. Don't say it. But
okay, I'm not going to spoil it. Then I'm not going to spoil it.
Okay. Well, I'll give it a 5-minute look at, and if I'm that depressed in 5 minutes, I'll turn it off.
Just finish building a wall made of toilet paper rolls because my closets are full. Man, I wish they had a sarcasm button because damn does the internet need to understand.
Yeah.
like that text doesn't really translate.
No, I've gotten that in my tweets sometimes where somebody's like, well, X, Y, and Z. I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't put a sarcasm when I
Right.
tweet.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, yeah, so I think this guy is way ahead of his time then. Shadow Man. By the way, I think you're new to the channel. I don't think I've seen you around, so welcome. And if you aren't new, then my bad for not seeing you earlier. But hey, welcome here. And if you are new here, go ahead, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and then also subscribe to Wes Moody and follow Lorena on Twitter. And also follow Wes as well. That'd be cool.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, Shadow Man and I interact on Twitter every once in a while. I'm sure that he's probably been in the streams.
Oh, what's his Twitter?
Welcome for coming. I believe it's also Shadow Man. Let me see. Shadow.
Just put it in the private chat, and then I'll follow him. Yeah, that's right. You just got to follow him, Shadow Man. You're welcome. I'm excited. Hopefully, does he have a channel?
I'm getting stream brain.
Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. So on top of that, on top of all the weird stuff that and all the memes coming out, all the festivals and all of these like South by Southwest and Coachella, and a lot of music festivals and arts festivals, sporting events, especially in California, in particular. Except the theme parks. Except earlier today, it was announced that Disneyland is going to close starting on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
But all the other theme parks are going to remain open. Do you think it's like, how do you feel about them canceling events and having this? And by the way, for context, the ban, the whole thing with California and Disneyland being open and now it's going to be closed is the 250 person maximum capacity of any venue. So obviously more than 250 people go to Disneyland every day. So that's why the exception was, that's why it was implemented, I think. But it could be other reasons, financial gain probably. But then they announced they're going to close on Saturday. But what does the panel think? And I want to know what you guys think of the comments as well. How do you feel about there being, like, it's totally fine if it's a theme park, but if it's, at a basketball game that doesn't, like, you can't have that. Like, does that make any sense to you guys? Like, is there, what do you think the reasoning behind that is?
It's either more serious than they're telling us it is, and so they're quietly shutting it down. Oh, we're shutting it down just to be safe. Don't panic, or they're just being overly cautious. So,
I would agree with being overly cautious.
That's optimistic thinking, I believe. But I hope what
you
you're
asked, I'm telling you.
Right.
But yeah, it honestly, it really could go either way. But I just noticed that with events like South by Southwest getting shut down and the things with the NBA, and then, I did just read that Trey Courtney, Universal Studios Hollywood is closed too. I think with respect to just the economic impact to specific regions, like with Disneyland in California and Hollywood Studios in California. And, I'm wondering if that's actually going to affect Universal and Disney World in Orlando as well.
Well, I think that, since there was that big cruise ship that was docked, that's when all this shit started, was when that damn Carnival cruise was docked in San Francisco.
Carnival is a crappy.
And did you hear about that?
I did hear about that.
Yeah, it sucks that all those people, like, who are just enjoying a vacation. They actually, my folks actually just went a similar route on a cruise just recently. Like, they just got back like last week, so hopefully they're fine. But they were on a cruise ship that was going on the same route, but they don't know if it was from the port or it was from like the mainland that they got it from. So I don't know. And it's just crazy. And I'm sorry, guys, that this stream so far isn't as funny as it could be, but we'll get to some funny shit later. But we do have to address this. We have to get this out of the way first off, because, like, this is serious, and we just want to let you know to, like, just be safe, wash your hands,
do the common sense things.
Yeah, right. Share saliva with strangers.
You know,
Unless
no,
you really want to, and both parties agree, and
No
you're willing to
looking.
risk getting the coronavirus.
Yeah,
Or
make sure you
numbers
chug.
or
Make sure you
whatever,
both
but
have
that's
like
fine,
a
whatever.
therapy. Make sure
But
you
try to be careful. Just be mindful that this is
don't
going
like
on.
walk up to somebody and sneeze on them, or wipe snot all over the place. I have seen this freaking happen. Okay.
Oh, don't you even fucking dare just go like, "Achoo!" Nice to meet you. Oh God, and there's like the that's
Dude,
the
I was
worst.
at the
And you have
gym.
to shake their hand because they're your boss. Oh God,
I hate that crap.
terrible.
But man,
my
I was at the gym and I'm getting ready to get on the arc trainer, and this guy who's sitting on one of the machines decides to sneeze, not a little, all over. Well, I'm walking right in the sneeze path. He got the stare of death from me.
Come again?
Nuts.
What was the last part? I missed that.
No, sorry. I said he just got the stare of death from me. It's like, that's just freaking rude to just sneeze on people like that. Ugh.
Oh, okay. I thought you said like you got scared to death. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, no.
I
you
mean,
gotta do the a chew like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's why did they I know why they stopped teaching the hand thing, because it's fucking gross. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Shoulders, always do the shoulders, and it bothers me when I see other people sneeze in their hands still and then touch doors and shit. That's disgusting. Don't do that, please. I know I'm swearing a lot, but this makes me upset.
I've seen that.
It's so funny because I was walking out of a convenience store and the door started to close and I stopped it with my foot and opened it with my foot, and somebody gave me a dirty look, and then they made a comment to somebody else, oh, he's too good to touch the door. I'm like, no, I don't want to get germs.
Right. It just, I mean, sometimes I'll use a paper towel if the restrooms suck and you can't just push your way out.
Yeah.
They have the handle on the inside, not the outside, for some reason. I don't know why. And then I have to touch that and people don't go to the bathroom. They don't go to the bathroom. No, they don't wash their hands when they go to the bathroom, like all the time, especially with the pee. It's ridiculous. Guys do this all the time. And their piss gets on the handle, and that happens. It's gross. It's gross. So
I've seen women do it too. So.
Oh, okay.
No,
well, I didn't know. I've never really been in
I know. I just figured I just put that out there because so women can be some really, really sloppy.
They do the same thing. Too. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I was
same exact. Wow.
I was talking about this on
sorry, go ahead.
one of my streams, and women are always like, oh no, women are disgusting and their bathrooms are gross too. And I'm like, you don't understand, because I used to, when I was in high school, I worked at a movie theater and I had to clean out the women's restroom and the men's restroom. Okay. The men's restroom is far worse. Trust me. Okay. If you have to do like a number 2, you have to worry about puddles of urine there sometimes, or piss on the toilet seat you have to wipe off. And it does not smell as good. And the women's restroom, okay, it smelled like peaches. And the only weird thing that I ever saw in the women's restroom was one girl shoved a tampon up the toilet paper dispenser, and another girl put her dirty little undies in the back of the toilet tank.
Okay, so I take it there were no little toddlers and diapers in there. What? Yeah, at Target. Yeah, because you have nasty little kids and toddlers who aren't potty trained, and kids who aren't old enough to go in the men's bathroom by themselves. It's a freaking nasty petri dish in there.
Nasty petri dish. Oh, if only it were that simple. God. Yeah, so that's why I always waited until I was home. I never. That's the thing. That's why with guys sometimes we get the misconception that girls are cleaner because they have to sit to pee, and some jerks just leave the toilet seat down and pee because they think they have excellent aim. Like even when they've been drinking, it's ridiculous. Like they're just like, oh yeah, I'll be fine. Just like, no, just put the fucking toilet seat up, dude. It's not that hard. It takes like 2 seconds. But that's why we don't do number 2s.
I try not to. It took me years to be able to.
Why are we talking about these?
I don't know. We just got on there.
I was going to say that it took me years to be able to do a number 2 in a public restroom. I just like one day, I don't know, man, I got a hold of something that was bad and I just had to make a run for the border and I had to do it. And so, yeah, but I mean, not even that, but sometimes I'll miss the toilet and they'll hit in front of the toilet.
Oh,
Really bad.
Oh, okay. Maybe we should like not have the details like explicit. But no, I totally understand though, because this is actually very important to this discussion, I think, because these are disgusting things that humans do all the time. And this is how diseases spread because of people who are just unsanitary. They don't wash their hands. They probably sneeze in them and then eat beef jerky out of the car and, you know, don't brush their teeth, smoke cigarettes or whatever. I don't know what they do. Nasty shit. Shit.
Reaching the beef jerky thing with their hands, you know.
I don't know. Just and then they, you know, and the sanitary aspect with that, because it's greasy and all that, so that gets everywhere. Oh my god, there's 1,000,001 ways in order to get this, depending on how it travels. Is it airborne or is it's not airborne? Obviously, right?
It is. It can apparently it can live in the air for 4 hours, which is a really long time. Yeah.
So it's for a little while, and then that's about it. So somebody coughs, you have to like go inside for 4 hours, and
somebody sneezes on you.
Yep.
By the way, what do you guys think of? Do you guys think how much of an impact of a story did this really make when Tom Hanks was announced that he had the virus? How much do you think that had an impact on everyone reacting to the situation?
I think the normies seem to really freak out by it. I think if he dies, there's going to be full-scale panic. Okay.
Oh my god, I hadn't even considered that.
Seriously, I
didn't get. Why did you put that in my head?
Sorry, somebody brought him a Wilson ball. By the way,
did they?
Yeah, they did. He posed with it, so I think he's going to be okay.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It didn't really bother me or affect me, really. It's just kind of like, okay, well, statistically wise, I guess you got it, but it's not like the world's going to come to an end. It's not like Betty White came down with it, okay? That she gets it, mass panic.
I think maybe we need...
I think I saw you tweet about that or something. As I know, that was trending too. I've seen that. Yeah.
I think
and maybe it's because it's not big. I honestly think it's because she's older. She might be more susceptible to it.
I think Betty White has like con blood from Star Trek Into Darkness, and maybe we all need a shot of that.
Probably do.
That chick, woo!
Well, Ozzy was going great for a while, but now he's had health issues too. So I mean, it's people with like health issues, people who are older, and like young kids who you really got to worry about. And there was an article that I actually saw. I don't remember what it is. I'll try to find it, but it was actually the first article that I saw that was, you know, like a doctor's health official's like warning of, it was like an opinion piece, but you know, it was, take for it what you will, but this is somebody who's, you know, a medic of some sort. I didn't get the details, but they were explaining exactly how serious this is and why it shouldn't be taken as a joke and why the public spaces, you know, should be like, you shouldn't, you know, like go to these sporting events. You shouldn't like go to areas where there's a bunch of people around and potentially contract this, because it could lead to death, but it could lead to also, you know, permanent damage to your organs. It might prevent your mobility. It might permanently damage that. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff in there. I'm trying to find it, but I can't for the life of me. So any moment you guys want to chime in, go for it.
I did have a cousin up in Washington that was confirmed to have had the coronavirus. He was 9 years old, I believe, 9 or 10.
Was? Oh my God.
Well, he's still alive, but he did. They thought he had something called viral myocarditis.
Huh.
And so apparently it was he had arrhythmia and it was attacking his heart. And so I think and he recovered, but they didn't know it was coronavirus until like he was 3 weeks into it. So
wow.
Yeah.
It was just attacking the heart. What the hell does this thing do? I mean,
yeah.
Oh, sorry, Justin, check the private chat.
Oh yeah, sure. Oh, all right. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. All right. Anyways, yeah, I mean this is something that's okay. All right. What is this? Is this like a oh god.
I mean,
Okay, so Lorena sent something sent a link that Christy wanted me to see. I'm a little nervous about it, but let's see. Oh,
Don't be
oh
nervous.
my gosh.
yeah,
Okay.
Don't be nervous.
All right, here we go.
Might be worth sharing
Warning.
with the chat.
Oh my god. All right, this goes from OG Star Wars. When you've been making fun of people for panic buying toilet paper, and now you only have one roll left. Oh god. Oh my gosh. I love that face. I actually thought that was Keegan Michael Key for a second. The way he
I
was
did
looking.
too.
It's like the schizo mixed with like the just the persistent body language. Like I totally from a distance you might mistaken him for him. My God.
I had to do a double take on that one.
And this one guy, oh, he's just like, yeah. It's like, I'm with you. Yeah, toilet paper. We stand together from wherever the fuck he's from. I don't know. I don't want to make any assumptions, but I don't know. I'm jealous of the beard, though. He's got a nice beard. And, oh my gosh. What's that guy wearing? Like,
what's with the life preserver? You're gonna jump ship?
Yeah, he has. Oh, yeah, he's got the same. Yeah, but it's not the right color. Boo! In the wrong flannel. Boo! You failed this live stream. And, oh my God, this guy is just like. Oh my God, I'm glad I saw that.
He's the Bollywood Marty McFly.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
no.
They can't remake.
No.
They can't remake it in the United States, so they're making a knockoff in
Bollywood. No, you were removed temporarily. Go to the timeout. Hey, PB.
Finally, oh my God.
How long have you been back
sitting
there?
Back here forever.
Really? You didn't say anything?
No, I've been back there for a solid 60 seconds.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I was looking at something else.
I just got home not too long ago. I had to go out to see if there was any toilet paper at the Walmart in Shawano, and there's not. It's completely gone.
All right, you have earned a retweet, OG Star Wars. Okay, good. You follow me back. I was gonna be like, follow me back.
But they weren't out of cheese, so that's all I care about.
Was that?
They weren't out of cheese, so that's all I care about.
Right. Yeah, you cheesehead. Well, welcome to the stream. Finally, PB, my co-host, everybody, Pop Culture PB. Welcome him. Give him some claps in the chat.
Hello.
Greatly appreciated. PB, how you doing today? And what's your excuse for being late, you bastard?
Doctor appointment?
Oh, no, you're fine. No, I don't. It's fine. You know, you're here, and that we love. So better late than never. By the way, I haven't addressed this yet. It's been a half hour almost, and I have not addressed this. I am wearing a Chewbacca like Snuggie kind of thing because someone sent it to me in the mail, and I have no idea who it's from because they didn't leave a returning address. It's just someone bought it on Amazon, knew where I lived, and just sent it to me. So
cool.
Yeah. So I'll find out who it is, though. Hopefully.
It's terrifying that you don't know the people that know where you live.
Well, I know who has my address, like from around here. So, I mean, maybe it's a relative or something. I don't know.
Okay. Did you disinfect it?
Can you do the Chewy growl?
Oh my God.
It's like, shit. I got to wash this.
I just got my Batman phone case from Kyrgyzstan, and I was like, okay, I got the package out of the package. I sprayed the outside of it, and then I opened it. I sprayed to the inside. I poured the phone case out. I sprayed that, and then I waited, and now I'm using the phone case, and I feel relatively confident.
Did it smell like curry and incense?
Unfortunately not.
Every once in a while, I'll get something
smells like lavender after I sprayed it.
Every once in a while, I'll order something online, and rather than it being the real thing, I'll get some cheap knockoff from like some weird country like Bangladesh or something. And it'll obviously be a knockoff. It'll have this really cheesy packaging, and it has this really weird kind of odor to it. I don't know if that's ever happened to you.
Talking about cheese. What kind of cheese was it though, Wes?
Oh, I didn't buy cheese. Like an item like I was talking about like like a phone case, that kind of stuff.
Cheese. I don't know. I just kind of lost track. The last thing I remembered was PB was talking about cheese, and then I assumed you continued talking about it. I don't know. I was reading the comments, so
I did pick up. Dude, I picked up a baby loaf of like Tillamook extra sharp cheddar for like $9. It was on sale.
Ooh, nice.
Extra sharp.
Yeah.
Smart.
Do you think that's the next thing that's going to run out?
Cheese?
It's on sale for that price.
I hope not.
Question: what's the next thing that's gonna be like? If it wasn't toilet paper, what would you grab if you could only have one item, but you have a shit ton of it? What would it be?
Steak.
Cheese.
Shrimp.
Okay. Steak and shrimp.
Okay, well then we can get together and we'll make cheese steaks.
Oh yeah, so you can make fettuccine Alfredo. Yeah, great.
With the side.
We gotta get noodles though.
It'll be delicious.
You only have one item.
Somebody will have noodles.
Do I have to have noodles?
You gotta address this super chat that you got, guy.
Wait,
they got a super chat?
You did.
How do you?
A $10 one. It's an emoji of some pear.
Oh, it's an emoji. Okay, they don't show emojis on here.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh my God. Thank you, Matthew Schroeder. Thank you for $10. It's a. You guys can't see it, but it's a rolling, laughing pear. You can't see it on the screen, but you can see it in the chat. Thank you so much. He's just laughing. What are you laughing at, Matt? Just all the ridiculous conversations that we're having. How we go on tangents. How we're talking about cheese. What's the next thing to run out? You know, this is actually more fun than whatever I had planned. This is great. I love it. But thank you, Matthew, for the $10. I appreciate it. I really do. And everyone just hit that like button, and also go check out all these guys' channels and Lady, of course, and their Instagrams as well, and Twitter. If you guys have Instagram, I don't know if you do, but a lot of people have been.
Not.
Huh? Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah,
Shadow.
it's there though. Anyways, what the
Shadow Man says gloves.
What?
That's the next thing. Well, Shadow Man, you know what? In addition to me already having an 18-month supply of toilet paper, because I, unlike these people, I go to Costco regularly and already have that. I am well stocked on latex gloves too.
Right.
Yep.
Oh, I just take a handful every time I'm at the doctor.
What?
That 5-finger discount thing.
See, I don't go enough.
You don't
to
take
really...
a handful of gloves every time you go to the doctor, Justin?
No, that's for the doctors.
Why the hell? There's an entire box there.
Those are neoprene, though. They're not latex. It's not the same.
Oh, what's the difference?
I think the neoprene are blue.
Okay.
They're for people allergic to latex.
It doesn't make a difference. It doesn't tell me anything. It's blue. You can dye it blue, can't you?
I don't know if they have blue latex gloves. I think they might have pink ones.
I just like the ones that have the powder on the inside. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my God! Thank you, Christy. I don't know how to. I don't remember how to bring this the text a little up a bit, make it bigger. Oh well. Shit, toilet. What's that? Cheese. Laughing. Oh my God. So it goes in the toilet and then cheese comes out? What?
What?
If
I don't
you
get
eat
it.
cheese, that
Oh,
not
it's
really
just
much
whatever.
food.
This is, okay, I get it. It's the exact conversation that we were having. We're talking about shit and toilet paper and then cheese. Oh
Cheese.
God.
I was trying to sound it
good.
phonetically. I thought maybe there was a subliminal message in there somewhere.
Toilet. No, that doesn't sound like a sentence. No. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, according to Christy, for the super chat. And Happy Dinosaur, I think you still have a wrench. Go ahead and plug her channel. That's actually how
very happy with plugging channels.
Yep, we did. Christy sent out the link, but not the link that
the StreamYard link.
And poof, I don't remember Justin being on our panel.
Just like, oh, surprise.
That was hilarious because I was talking to him and he's like, hey, can you just, hang out in the green room for like 5 minutes? I'll be right back. And I was like, okay, sure. And he's like, yeah, I'm just going to go on the Queen's Council real quick. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, yeah, the link is just out on Twitter. And I clicked on it and I'm there now.
We were shocked as
well.
I was like, oh, get out.
By the way, I think I would make a great addition to the Queen's Council. Thank you very much.
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Okay, if you're on the Queen's Council, you have to be there as exactly Proper Jenny.
I thought that'd be Proper Jeremina.
Proper Jenny is back.
Jenny.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna stop this shit right now. That's all you guys get. That's all you guys get. There is, I don't know why, but for some reason there are people who've been following me for a while, and for whatever reason, they remember this time when I was Proper Jenny because I changed my name one too many times on YouTube, and I became a woman, and for 3 months essentially, because that's how long it takes for you to have another name change. So that's the whole story behind that, guys, for people who aren't aware. But yeah, hopefully that made some of you laugh. Will said you would have if you'd been true to yourself and stayed as Proper Jenny. Oh my god.
Proper Jenny looks like she knows her way around some latex gloves. Just saying.
Does she? I don't know her well enough.
She does. She looks like she's ready to. Okay, we're gonna check this now. Bend over.
That's a brilliant way of having me put up the avatar again. You won. There we go. So,
well,
what?
We lost somebody. Oh no, there he is.
There he is.
No, he's good. So, what about it? You said I'd be good at that with latex.
She looks like a very stern nurse.
My god, yeah. I think it's the haircut. It's the haircut, because this is Jeremy, but he just literally has it's a Stranger Things wig. But everything else is like the same, but oh my god. I can't believe a joke account got this far. What the fuck? There's no hope. There is no hope for this world if that got that far. Actually, you know what? If there's hope for me, there's hope for you. How about that? That's a little better. Generation Production says,
Corona.
I guess. Oh, read out loud. Okay. He says, here it is. He says, I guess we are talking shit while getting all flushed about toilet paper, and now everything is getting cheesy. LOL joke. Oh, okay. So let me read that aloud while you look at it. Okay. So, all right. I guess we're talking shit. All right. While getting all flushed about toilet paper, and now everything is getting cheesy. Okay. And now it makes sense. I love it. Yeah. Generation Productions, you win the comment section today. Congratulations. You won. You won. That was awesome. Oh,
very
my God.
Poignant interpretation, Generation Productions. Good job.
Thank you. Matthew Schroeder says, Costco was a madhouse today. No toilet paper either. Wow. Well, depending on where you live, I mean, which I don't know where that is, but man, like if it's happening here, and I don't know if you live in California, Matthew, or not, but yeah, if wherever you are, if that's like, if this is a like a global thing, no, but if it's like a national thing, then I mean, there are a lot more stupid people than we thought. We've overestimated the intelligence of Americans, despite what we've told each other. Yeah. Oh,
wow.
God.
If we've been overestimating it, I already was pretty low down there. I mean,
like on how you felt about American intelligence. I
It's
totally
like-
understand.
It's like you know
Well,
it, but to
hold
actually
on.
go out
I
and
just-
see it, you know.
Yeah,
It's just
PB.
I just go with the quote from George Carlin that you think of how smart the average human is, and then remember that half of all people are dumber than that.
What?
The delivery wasn't quite there, but I hear you.
I don't remember what special was that? I
I
don't
remember
remember
hearing that. I don't remember which one, but I do remember hearing
I've
that.
watched an extensive amount of George Carlin, and I have never heard that.
Pretty sure it's George Carlin. I have to look it up again.
It's like Dave Chappelle. I'm gonna call you out. Just
Okay.
don't just be like, no, you can't do that. No, not all comedians. Like, no.
You're like, no, that was Robin Williams.
It
Damn it.
definitely was not Dave
well, you can
Chappelle.
tell if it's like a
No.
certain comedian. If it's Robin Williams, you won't be able to, like, a joke will just fly by your head and another one will just hit you in the face. You won't know what to laugh at. Sometimes.
That's
Yeah.
true. Either way, it still stands. There's a lot of dumb fuckers out there.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
agree with you on that one.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, I can't imagine, because I don't think, like, I'm not the smartest guy ever, but I'm not dumb. You know, like, I'm not an idiot. I have moments, but, like, if I imagine someone dumber than me, oh, I mean, well, that's so weird because intelligence is just really, like, I mean, some people might just be more skilled at a certain
Well-
thing than someone else. I mean, somebody might be like the best pizza chef in the world, but can't explain a damn thing of how to actually make a pizza.
Well,
know,
I
like-
mean, yeah,
you know what I
there's
mean?
Yeah, I mean, there's intelligence, but there's also something called common sense. Because I know some people who have PhDs and master's degrees, and they are dumb as a box of rocks when it comes to everyday stuff.
Yeah.
Like, they can't
You know?
function. Like,
No, they
can't pay
cannot
bills.
freaking function. You
Right.
know, like they trip us, you know, like you whatever the heck it is, where you have to flip the circuit breaker. Okay. Wouldn't
Oh,
think to do stuff like that.
when there's a power outage?
Yeah. Like
Well,
wouldn't
it's
think
easy.
to do
Turn
that.
them off, turn them on.
You know that, but they're just sitting there like, I don't know. I guess I have to call the power company. I've just seen some really smart people just do some really freaking dumb stuff.
Okay, without naming any names, who's the smartest person you met who's done the dumbest thing? And, like, just explain, like, how smart they are exactly, and then just, like, what stupid they could do. Any example? I'm curious about this.
Hmm.
God, that's hard. I'm actually going to think about that. That's a lot of that stuff.
I mean,
I think I might get into oversharing
Like-
territory if I go there.
No,
like
no,
the
no.
dumbest
Okay,
thing is like when
No
someone's
names.
talking to
No.
you on the phone and they can't find their phone.
What's that?
When someone's talking to you on their phone and they say, "Hey, I can't find my phone."
What? How does that happen? How many times has that happened to you?
That has never happened to you before.
No.
never.
No, most people have the phone in
Okay,
their hands.
well, consider yourself lucky.
I know people can butt dial and try to talk to you that way, but
Oh,
did
yeah.
that happen? Oh yeah, story. Okay, yeah. So I got one for
Well,
you.
there you
So
go. That's my example.
Yeah, you don't
Whoa. What happened?
basically, he was like a
Clarify.
PhD, and we both worked at, we'll call it Stark Industries. That's what it is. A lot of smart people work there.
Okay.
And he's like, "Yeah, I didn't have to buy lunch today because it turns out I had lunch in the refrigerator from 2 weeks ago, and it smells really good." I'm like, "It's green. It's got penicillin on it. You
Well,
think that's
what?
okay to eat?" And he's like, yeah, it's perfectly fine. And dude just sat there and ate the whole freaking thing. Like
Ew.
there's mold and there's like mold and stuff on it, and he thinks it's perfectly okay to eat. And I'm just like, okay, you've got a PhD in engineering. I know you've taken biology. I know you're taking basic science. You're
Might
not
not have
supposed
been
to
your
do
style
that.
or anything. You know, you're more into the physical sciences, but damn,
You can't
that's a
tell
huge
that something.
oversight.
Yeah, you can't tell that something that used to smell like nice chicken Alfredo now smells like the
Does he not
inside of a
have?
trash dumpster is good to eat.
Did he like grow up poor, like, and had to survive on one meal for like a month long or something, and he remembers the taste of it? What's the? I don't understand the dilemma to deal with it.
I have no freaking idea.
Is it from childhood? Is it from just having no idea? That's just how do people end up the way they are, where they eat moldy penicillin sandwiches?
They just do, for the same people who are smart and who think that, you know, they should be able to wear the same piece of clothing several times a week and not wash it.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's kind of along the lines where you meet somebody in a work environment and they're super organized and super neat and tidy, and then you see their house and their house is just like they're living in squalor. Like, whoa, that kind of disconnect. I think that's really smart.
That. It's just
really
where you start.
Yeah.
That's the main struggle, I would guess. Oh my goodness. All right, so we have so gone off the path of coronavirus at this point. But I enjoy it so much. So I have a couple other things that are related to it that I'd like to talk about before we get going. But all right. So this is what happened with the movies. So like there's a big thing going on with the movies, the movie theaters, and how a lot of newly released films aren't performing very well with that's the wrong article actually. That's a different kind of WTF.
Yeah.
And yeah, that actually is true. They were banned by 4 Middle Eastern countries over a gay reference, which people and bloggers did not hesitate to blow out of proportion because it's literally like a nothing line.
What was the reference?
It was just like, some chick, I guess. This is from what I heard, so I'm not for sure about it. It was some chick who said in the film, the character said like, "Oh, my girlfriend, like, oh, it's so hard being a new stepmom. My girlfriend's kids are a real handful." So, like, that's like it's the equivalent of who was it? One of the Russo brothers did a cameo in Endgame. Is it Joe or Anthony?
Oh yeah.
The shorter
and he
one.
just said, like, "Oh, I'm seeing this. I'm seeing him again next week."
Mm-hmm.
So like it's just like it's so subtle and it doesn't matter. Like people, like it's not. Yeah, it's just whatever. And people are making a big deal out of it, and then they ban the entire movie. They ban the movie over that line.
Yeah, there's some countries that do that.
I don't understand that, but I mean, this is like one of the few articles I was able to find. But on this, there weren't too many liberal publications mentioning this.
That's because you don't want to speak against the caliphate.
No, it's just I think it's priorities. Yeah. Like they don't want to appear racist, so they have to,
That's what I said.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, they don't want to. They don't want to offend, and there's some countries where they're just like, no, we're not doing that.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Then the virus doesn't help either because this was the funniest.
Yeah,
Disney Onward isn't a flop yet. This was published March 9th.
It's on its way.
And today's this is 3 days ago, and that was before all the other movies got. Because this is what's been happening. So many movies have been delayed. Mulan has been delayed. A Quiet Place Part 2 has been delayed. Pretty much everything that was going to be released. Oh, No Time to Die was going to be released in April. Now it's going to be released in November because people are worried about bad box office receipts with newly released films. Because people are worried about the virus and everything, and people aren't going to go. So it's about profitability as well. My God, though, I love how the optimism, though. There's a little slimmer of hope. Oh God,
it's not as strong as the other Pixar films. Definitely on the surface that it's not.
Did you see it?
Oh man, what the hell is that I'm looking at? Ugh.
Oh, there.
I wouldn't want to see
like
that.
little
Get away.
Elf things. No, I haven't seen it, but just
Is this
and I
claymation?
knew
That's a gay
this based
Smurf.
on the trailer. Yeah, it's
Why? Because they have pointy ears.
They look like they want to eat me or something. They look like they're ready to get a fork and a knife.
One of the
I mean,
characters
this
is
definitely
gay.
looks like a Chris Pratt guy for sure, and he likes metal and stuff. That he looks like a cool guy. This Tom Holland dude looks creepy as shit. I don't know. This is Tom Holland's character, right? He's wearing plaid, I guess. So yeah. No.
I'm getting a version 1 Sonic kind of vibe from them.
God, I don't think it's that.
I think it's a bad photo. I think it's a bad photo, and the quality isn't like what the film is. So maybe let's not judge it on that. But either way, it's like, would you say how much of it is the film's fault per se? Of like, is this a case of bad timing, more or less, or is it genuinely a bad movie? So I'm curious what you guys think about. Well, Lorena, did you say that did you see it?
No, I didn't see it. I saw the trailer in the theater. So from what I saw, it didn't look like a bad movie. The premise of the story is very good. It looks very endearing. Just as far as the Pixar catalog goes, I was just thinking, I'll catch it when it comes out on digital, on digital download. But I think it's just timing right now with the coronavirus, because pretty much Pixar movies, people are going to take their kids to. I really can't think of a crap Pixar movie at all. So I think it's just the timing it's not the film's fault. I just think with the fears about the coronavirus and everything, that's probably going to depress the numbers a bit to see it in theaters. Now, when it's released on digital download, that's going to be a little bit different.
Yeah, because a lot of people are going to be inside.
Yep.
There was a tweet earlier today that said, like, hey, Disney, why don't you just release it onward on Disney Plus so we have something to do?
Yeah.
While we're coped in our homes. Wes, what do you think of it?
I haven't seen it. It looks highly disturbing to me, but because of the teeth that I was seeing, like, ugh.
Oh, was that like the first time you saw anything?
First time I've seen anything with Onward. I don't have a lot of kids in my life, so
Oh, okay.
I have my nephew, but I don't know. Usually when I'm around my nephew, apparently I get conned into letting him play Grand Theft Auto, and I'm not supposed to. So,
well, you're the fun uncle then.
He says I'm his favorite uncle. I hope so.
Well, yeah, because you let him play Grand Theft Auto. Yeah.
I was like, did your mom and dad say you could play that? Yeah. And then I get a phone call later. Why'd you let him play Grand Theft Auto? And I was like, well, he's really good at the headshots. I mean, my kill death ratio went way up. I thought you'd let him play.
Love Grand Theft Auto.
That's a key to a kid's heart. Let them have like a little bit of like danger of just like, you're not supposed to do that, but it's like, it's like kind of like, it's like easing them into something that, that they're gonna be ready for at some point, but they're not quite ready. Just like if they're too young to watch, like a little too young to watch Jaws. But like I remember I watched Jaws at like 8 years old, 8 years old. So I'm like, when my cousin turned 9, I was like, okay, he's a little older than I was. He'll be able to handle it, and he handled it just fine. I'm okay, and he's just fine. But like it's like a bonding experience. Do you kind of get that feeling?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Anyway, no, I haven't taken him to Onward or anything like that.
Okay.
I was supposed to take him to Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse, but that didn't stay in theaters long enough.
Oh, how long did you wait? Like, well, the movie.
You waited too long.
I waited too long. Yeah, he got mad at me.
Was it like 2 months or something? Because there's a really quick turnaround for films going to DVD. It's really weird.
It's very short window.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it depends on the movie, guy. Black Panther came out in February and didn't leave the theater until August.
It's a phenomenon. And also, I mean, if you're counting the dollar theater, probably. I would get that, but did they still stay at the main theaters too?
I have no idea. All I know is that's a fact.
Okay, there could be one theater running it, and it's like, oh, it's still running in theaters.
That's true.
It ran for quite a good while.
Had a good run.
I mean, Into the Spider-Verse made like $400 million or something.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But that's a shame that your nephew didn't get to see it. But did he at least get the DVD? Did he see it eventually, I guess?
No, I got him some more violent video games though for Christmas. So.
Okay, that's all right. That's fair.
I gave him my old Red Dead Redemption from the PS3.
Nice. And now if his parents are watching,
I think they do watch me sometimes. I don't know.
Perhaps. Well, the last thing I want to bring up is just because of all of these films being delayed for several months. I mean, I was looking forward to No Time to Die, and just wanting to know whether it's going to be a terrible movie or not. Now I got to wait until November. I know priorities, whatever. I get it, but still, what are we going to talk about for the next few months if there are no movies like to talk about and they don't release them? Like,
we'll talk about everything that's in production,
and it's just going to be in production. It's going to be a limbo, or I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, first off, how do you think it'll affect? Oh, here's a better question. Like, how do you think it'll affect everybody in terms of just the movies being delayed? That's all. I know they're going to come out eventually. It's fine. We're excited about some of them. Well, some of you were excited about some of them. So I just want to get everyone's opinion and everyone in the chat as well. Just how do you think this is going to affect, the consumers? How do you think this is going to affect the industry as a whole? The cinemas itself, the actual movie theaters. There's a lot to consider here. What are your predictions for what's to come? And
I mean, if a studio isn't going to change how much they're going to spend on their marketing, and they've already spent that budget, people are going to forget about movies over the course of a month or 2 months. And then when it comes out, it is going to make substantially less, because that's just how people think. They go, oh, well, I didn't remember that movie was coming out because I didn't see a commercial for the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever it is. And whatever movie was supposed to come out on time is what they're going to go see instead, because they spent their marketing budget at the appropriate time.
Yeah, I think they're going to take a hit. Movie theaters, unless they're going with like the recliners and are starting to serve alcohol. If you go to a regular movie theater, when I've seen a movie in those theaters, they're dead. Only like a handful of, one of a handful of people in there. It's kind of depressing.
I gotta agree with you, because the movie theater near me, they've got like the Barca loungers, they've got, the cocktail bar and everything, the front, and it's, and it's a premium type of experience, but they had to do that because so many people were just going with streaming in their own homes. So that's the only way they could compete. So Wes, I agree with you, unless there are these high-end movie theaters like that, or like your movie taverns where, you get food and a movie at the same time, they're really going to suffer.
The smaller theaters, especially the ones that don't have the fancy seatings, the one that don't, I don't know, when did alcohol become a big thing in the movie theaters? I don't remember that growing up.
I think they did it to basically bring people back to the theaters, because once people started getting, 60-inch, 70-inch, 80-inch HD TVs, streaming, their own sound systems, subwoofers, all of that, it's like I can just chill out in my house and have the best sound and the best experience, and I don't have to sit next to people I don't know.
Exactly. And have you ever been in the movie theater when somebody like cut loose like a really nasty fart, and you're just sitting there eating your popcorn, and then all of a sudden you like inhale this high pitched scream, and you're like,
God, yeah, people crop dusted in the movie theater, not fun. Or people screaming kids when they're at a movie where they shouldn't be in that particular movie. Yeah.
Or they're talking, just talking loudly, not even about the movie.
Yeah.
About stupid
those people
shit.
need to get punched in the throat.
Look,
it's not commentary to the movie. It's just mundane crap that they're talking about.
Yeah, it's like, oh, look at this Instagram picture. Like, fuck you.
Nobody cares about that.
I don't want to know about that. I want to watch the goddamn movie. You're lucky you're behind me. Otherwise, I'd be pelting all of my milk duds.
Yeah.
My goodness. Ugh.
Not wasting milk duds on assholes.
Oh yeah, man! At the movie theater, that's like 50 cents a milk dud.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, if you buy it there, let's put it that way.
Right.
Yeah, it's true.
You can always put it in your pocket. I don't know how people get pop their popcorn at home and then drive it to the theater and then hide it in their little in their coat and make it look like a belly or something. What the? I don't get that. I don't know how you do that, but.
People do, but let's
my
put it this
wife
way.
is constantly
that's
pregnant.
one thing. I get that, but was that PB?
My wife is just constantly pregnant. That's how you hide the popcorn.
Oh, it's not like they're going to ask you.
Pregnant?
So
Like they don't remember when you leave that she was pregnant when you got there.
Angelus, you are exactly right. Giant purses. Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Giant purses.
Giant purses.
You don't get away with that as a man, really.
Yeah, we don't.
You don't.
We don't. The best we got is like taking a briefcase to work. Maybe a satchel like Indiana Jones, but people will make fun of you and call it a purse, so you get rid of it or something like that.
You need a man bag,
Man, no.
Man satchel.
A really big fanny pack.
That could work. That could work if you're a tourist dad. You're carrying all of the formula for your little strap-on child.
Yeah.
What is it like? When did? Oh my god, man! But seriously, the movie industry, I think, is like, if I'm gonna give my honest opinion, it's gonna really suffer for a while. Do I think it's a complete overreaction? No, because of the media treatment of it. And I think that it's probably a good thing that it is being taken seriously. But I don't remember this happening for the coronavirus. Or not the coronavirus, the Ebola virus.
No.
That's what I was thinking of the other day. This did not happen. So that's why I think that there's something a lot more serious going on.
Plus, with Ebola, it was mostly contained in Africa, and we had a couple of cases that were abroad, but not.
It's a couple scares in Texas.
Yeah, a couple scares in Texas, but nowhere near the amount of cases being reported for coronavirus. Yeah.
So you think it's like maybe it's like the amount that it's happening and just how quickly?
I think it's the amount. I think it's how quickly it is. Like, I live in Pennsylvania, and the governor signed an executive order or something that basically, for the county that I live in, because we have had such a rise in the amount of cases, all the schools are shut down for 2 weeks. All non-essential businesses are shut down for 2 weeks, just because they've had so many reported cases. So I think that's why. It's just so many reported cases that are showing up that they really have to take measures like this.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true, Will. Ebola kills you too quickly, so it can't spread the way a coronavirus can. That's true.
I think we did have a couple of, or like 2 or 3, maybe half a dozen cases of Ebola here, Will Gentry. But that was it was years ago. And in Texas, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that was a few years ago. I just realized that it comes up with the white nipple when it goes on the stream. I don't know what happened, but that's all right.
Confused. You got to change your picture back.
Probably. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I think we're a little over the time, an hour, but we've had a great conversation that has gone everywhere, and I've loved every single second of it. I want Wes, Lorena, I want you guys back on sometime in the near future.
Yeah.
It'd be
I'd
amazing.
love to. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to.
That was a fun conversation, even though like we danced on a lot of topics, but like it came so organic. It felt natural. I loved every minute of it. And I hope you guys also enjoyed it in the chat as well. Hopefully you guys are all safe from the coronavirus. Yeah, this is a real serious thing. I'm sorry we didn't really get to too many funny things, but we had a few laughs every now and then. But hey, you know what? This is This Week in Bullshit, and fucking coronavirus is taking over all of it. And I want something to change. I want something else to laugh at, but because this is not all a laughing matter. The monkeys are hilarious. The toilet paper's funny, but like what's actually happening is gonna suck. It's really gonna suck. But we just gotta fight through it because America, fuck yeah.
America, fuck yeah. Now, I do want to just make a note here of the chat. I haven't heard anything about whiskey shortages at Costco, so might want to think about that.
Well, most people don't go to Costco for their liquor; they go to the liquor store.
Oh man,
they're doing it.
They need
wrong,
to start going
man.
to Costco. Yeah,
We don't have liquor at the Costco here.
I'm so sorry.
Is Pennsylvania one of those places you have to go to a spirit store?
Yes, it is. You have to go to the wine and spirit
blasphemy.
store. Well, for the hard stuff. For wine, you can go to certain supermarkets, but
well, at any rate, we're gonna wrap it up here. My co-host PB, what do you got going on?
Tomorrow I'm going to be releasing the first episode of MCU March Madness, so go check it out. And if you want to go over to my Twitter and vote in the poll I got going on right now, go do that.
All right.
That's it.
And also, well, we're forgetting General Zod. I want to.
Whatever, man. Yeah, we're going to do late night talks in 4 hours and 15 minutes on General Zod's Fandom Zone. Hopefully Justin will show up this time.
Yeah, but we're doing that. You can catch me and PB there later tonight. General Zod's Fandom Zone. Check it out. It's going to be at midnight Central, so it's going to be fun. All right. And the ever so beautiful Lorena, thank you once again for coming on the show. It's a shame that we don't get to see your avatar right now because it just appears to be a white nipple again.
Yeah.
I don't know how it happened, but it did. But anyways, the floor is yours.
Well, thank you so much, Justin, for inviting me on. My name is Lorena Creole. You can find me on Twitter. I tweet about pop culture, Disney shenanigans, lovely political things, but mostly just like to support lots of channels and content creators like the gentleman on the esteemed panel here. So if you're so inclined, give me a follow. If you've got a channel, drop me the link to your channel so I can check it out. Thanks.
Woohoo!
All right.
And last but certainly not least, Mr. Wes Moody, fellow Californian at the moment.
Yep.
All right, take it away.
All right. Well, you can find me here on YouTube, youtube.com/Wes Moody Webcast, where I talk about pop culture, current events, occasional conspiracy theories, occasional car talk, and I will vlog about whatever the heck I want to because it is my webcast. And what I've got in the docket coming up is I'm going to, Star Trek Picard. I'm going to review season 8, episode 8.
I've heard not so many great things about that show.
Oh, God, it sucks.
It does. It's very bad.
Oh, yeah.
That bad?
It's very bad. Yeah.
It's bad.
Oh, my goodness. Do I even want to know?
No.
No. We would be on here for another hour or two.
Stay blissfully ignorant, my friend.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I wish I was more well-versed in the Star Trek universe to really get into that. But I haven't seen all of the TNG, so not there yet, but maybe it's for the best that I just kind of savor that I'm not done with it yet, but there's still more to come. I don't know. But anyways, thank you all so much. Thank you, Wes. Thank you, Lorena. Thank you, PB, for coming on once again. And everyone in the chat, thank you all so much. You're all beautiful. Live long and proper, everybody. And as always, have a great day.
Hail chat. Bye.
Woohoo!
Bye.